Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh, I can't see because I've been reading all morning with my reading glasses. And now I'm like, wait, I can't see. Good morning. Good morning. I thought I was live on Instagram and I wasn't live yet. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm singing again. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning, folks. How are you? Welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That's me. Hello, Lee. How are you, my darling? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, back from COVID. Oh, Richard, I didn't know you had COVID. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're better. And I welcome you to the coffee break. We miss you. I miss you when you're not around. I'm like, I wonder where is Richard? Because we all are used to you being around now. So when you're not around, yeah. Lee, Lee, who is announcing that they are doing taxes work, accounting work. What is it? So people can go to your page. And Aloha Warpaw and Kiki Quintana. So today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we do oracles. So we have the Gospel of Aradia oracle, the Elemental oracle, the Celebration of Love oracle, the Queen of the Moon oracle, and the Halloween oracle. But why Halloween, Laura? It's not Halloween yet. I do what I want. No taxes, bookkeeping for the resistance. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. I was mistaken. So if you need bookkeeping for the resistance, my friend Lee right here in the comments, my friend Lee right here, go follow them and get them to do your tax, your fucking accounting. I keep thinking it's taxes. I'm sorry. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I am having coffee. I went outside and watered my plants, and the sun was hitting on my bed. And it's a beautiful sunny day. I hope you are all enjoying the beautiful sunny weather in Chicago. Except you know who. But everybody else, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful sunny day in Chicago. All right. Let's see what the Gospel of Aradia has for us today. May the divine guide us to see what we need to see. Bookkeeping for the resistance. Whoa. Fight! Fight, 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 fight. Have you seen the Nepal thing? Fight. All right. Let's see what fight is all about. There are times when we must take a stand, but you must learn also to choose your battles, as not everything is important enough to waste your energy on, unless it is committed in self-protection or to protect another in a crisis. Violence is never the right choice. Um, Magical means are available to protect you. Stones and sticks might break my bones, teeth and blood scrape my moans and moans. Words to protect, magic abounds, no flesh to hurt, no hair, no hounds. Hello, Cindy Swims. It's been like a million years. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fight. There are times when we must take a stand. But you must learn also to choose your battles, as not everything is important enough to waste your energy on. Unless it is committed in self-defense, self-protection, or to protect another crisis, violence is never the right choice. Magical means are available to protect you. Stones and sticks might break my bones, teeth and blood, scrapes and moans. Words to protect, magic abound, no flesh to hurt, no hair, no hounds. And yes, I added you all on that little. Violence is, I don't know, as Nepal. Just saying. How are you, Cindy Swims? Have you been swimming? I wish I had a pool. You know, many years ago, many years ago, I had a problem with my feet. And my therapist, my doctor here in Chicago, a few blocks away from here, told me, you know, you can just, you know, go in your pool and jump, or, you know, do like this. And I'm like, do I have a pool? And I didn't know about it because I didn't know I had a pool and I could, you know, just jump. These doctors, aren't they hilarious? Doctor, I've been impaled. Yeah, but when was your last period? Doctor, I'm dying. Somebody shot me. Yeah, but have you tried losing weight? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Card number 2 for today. You all have any doctor horror stories? Let's hear them. All right. The sun. Woo! I'm liking this. We got fight and then the sun. I am not even going to get mad. Let me keep track because I don't want to forget. Oop, this doesn't work. We got fight. And then we got the sun. The sun. The sun. Be grateful for what you have right now. Every day brings new possibilities and opportunities. Concentrate on building your vitality and health. Shine a strong light upon the dark corners. Honesty and transparency are vital at this time. Be grateful for what you have right now. Every day brings new possibilities and opportunities. Concentrate on building your vitality and health. Shine a strong light upon the dark corners. Honesty and transparency are vital at this time. And Lee says, girl, too many to say. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I went with some illness undetected for 2 years. And then when they detected it, all they told me is you need to lose weight. And then when I saw a doctor who happens to be a black woman who treated me like a human and saw the person with the illness behind the fat and explained to me what my problem was. And boy, oh boy, could I have had done things those 2 years. You know, that's why I quit drinking. I quit drinking, I quit smoking because of that. They blame weight for everything. Tell me about it, Richard. everything is blame on weight. No, I have so many horror stories. I went for a respiratory illness thing, right? Let me tell you something. I went to see a specialist, a pulmonologist, right? A person that is going to check on my lungs. And we were halfway into my results. Everything was good, thank God. But we are halfway into my results, and then he goes, "Have you ever thought about the laparoscopic, the lap band?" And I'm like, "Come again?" "Yeah, have you ever thought about having the lap band?" And I'm like, "What does that have to do with my lungs?" I mean, are my lungs what is making me fat? Or, well, we consider everybody that is obese that they need to, just come and get a lap band. And I'm like, call me crazy, but I am against intrusive surgical procedures that are unnecessary. Thank you very much. I'm like, I'm here for my lungs. If my lungs are okay, just send me home. Yeah. Oh yeah, I went to that day I did went to the manager. I did go to the manager. Okay, our next card. I have been existing as fat and migrant for 27 years. Believe me, I could write several books. Oh my goodness, this is a great card. Never have we ever got this card before, guys. The card is called Caring. And believe me, I would remember if we got this card ever before. And I got this deck for over a decade, and I don't think we ever pulled this card before. She looks like the goddess that I paint. I would remember seeing it. Caring. You are being inspired to honor your feminine side. Be you a man or a woman or a person, allow yourself to extend heartfelt nurturing and caring to someone or something in your life. Record scratch. I need coffee for this. Caring and nurturing, caring for other people are not exclusive to feminine people, femme presenting, femme identify. Caring and nurturing are qualities that are human qualities. And regardless of your genitalia, you can empathize with people and you can be nurturing and caring. Celebration of love. Get with the program. Anyway, remember I am reading from the author's words, okay? We can always do addendums. No problem. You are being inspired to honor the feminine side. Be you a man or a woman or a person of any gender. Allow yourself to extend a heartfelt nurturing and caring to someone or something in your life. So, yeah. Regardless of what is between your legs, care for people. Elola Dancing Nancy. By the way, speaking of caring for people, Grandma Tosi, the Temascaltoci, is the goddess that we're going to visit this Sunday on the Decolonizing the Goddess series, the Colonizing the Goddess series. We're going to talk about Temascaltoci, the lady of the Temascali. Nana Tosi, the grandmother of the Temascali. We're going to be learning all about her. Marvelously Marisa says, I'm caring for the newest member of our community as we speak. Parker is taking a bottle while my tea steeps. Hi, Parker. And hi, Marissa. No grandma today? Salud. When I met Parker, he was about this long. Is Parker a little longer now? Parker was tiny. Well, I met him a week after he was born, so yes, he was tiny. Yeah, Temascaltoci, the lady of Temascali, all about Temascalis, all about the grandmother, all about women's health and the sweat lodges, that they're not called sweat lodges, they're called Temascalis. This Sunday, so if you've been to our classes before, like Nancy and Richard and Marisa, come back again. If you haven't been to any of those classes, like Lee or Kiki Quintana or I don't know, other people that are here that haven't been, I really invite you to come to this one because when people want to learn about the Temascalis, um, you got to learn who are they created for or which forces of life are related to it. And in this case is the grandmother, grandmother Earth, grandmother Tosi, you know, Temascaltoci. So that's gonna be this Sunday. La Dancy Nancy says they're honestly worth it. I always learn so much. Who is Johnny? Who is Johnny? Hi, Johnny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just talking about the class for Sunday. So, Run Don't Walk, bluewitch.org, learning, Cihuateteoh Year 2, Temascaltoci, or just go to bluewitch.org and on the top, click the top. We're going to talk about the grandmother, Temascaltoci. We're going to talk about Temascalis. We're going to talk about women and people with uteruses and vaginas health. Um, Lee. Lee says, I do really want to join one and I keep waiting for availability. Here's the thing. You can buy the class and then you can watch the recording. Selma, sometimes Rosa, um, Madai. There's a bunch of people that are not available on Sunday night, especially Selma. Selma's been learning with me for 2 years, and she's barely ever been in a live class. So you buy the ticket, you get access to the class, and then you can watch it whenever you can. You know, in the morning when you're on a porch having a coffee or a tea, you know, sunning yourself, and you can be learning about that. And, you know, and all of the classes are pre-recorded now. I mean, the ones that are pre-recorded are available. So even if you want to buy, like last year, the whole series, you get a discount. You can pay into payments, and you can watch the whole 11 classes at your own time. You know, there is not a series though, but you can buy the series. I mean, and please put me to work. Please, please, please put me to work because things are getting there. All right. We have patience. Patience. Every time I move my glasses, I pull a hair. Okay, patience. Do you realize how the cards have been all about very gentle things today? I mean, except for the fight, I guess. Well, fight. You fight for love. Patience, which happened to be the green corn moon, and for some people, this full moon was the corn moon. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. I take my time to enjoy the journey. All right. Patience. Enjoy the journey. not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. And here comes the affirmation. Take a deep breath and take it in if you wish. I take my time to enjoy the journey. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Lola Yardis and Encantos de Yari. Connectivity issues. Talking about the cards or you're talking about the classes? Anyway. Uh-oh, I dropped something. Last card for today, Encantos de Yari. Made me think about chamoy. Encantos de Yari. I don't know if you said chamoy. I think you do, but you made me think about it. Keep getting kicked out. Ooh, boo. Boo to Lee's internet that they're getting kicked out. Janie says, astrologically, that makes sense. When energies are volatile, patience and caring are so important to make it through. Absolutely. It's good to see you, Janie. How are you? Yeah, Janie said, Janie is on Facebook, folks. Astrologically, that makes sense. When energies are volatile, patience and caring are so important to make it through. Absolutely. So, last card for today. This one is from the Halloween Oracle. But why Halloween, Laura? It's only September. Because I said so. And because why not? Let's do Halloween. Things are scary anyway. Ay. Ooh! I like the card that we have because I know what it means. And it's not common, it's not dissonant to the messages of today. We have the card of death. Death. Janie, you've been watching from the beginning? Because we have very good cards today. Okay, Yari says, I meet you at a show and I was sort of closer to Ashland by the time I went to look for you. You were gone. I was not at HON. I go to put Parker in his first Halloween outfit soon. Yes. Yeah, no, Encantos de Yari, I was not at HON. I don't do markets anymore. I only do like private tutoring or the group classes that we do online. And I haven't done markets in 2 years, my love. Okay, the card of death. And Lee says this reading is everything. I think so. I think so. Thank you, Janie. Janie has been here the whole time, so she knows. Do not be afraid if you pull the card of death, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so. So you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card on Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. Encantos de Yari says, really? Somebody told me you were, pues por eso no te vi. No, I haven't done markets in 2 years, my darling. And I wanted to go to HON, but I couldn't go. You know, I was busy. But yeah, I wanted to go to HON and support Teresa and everybody on Pilsen, but I couldn't. All right. Death. You're all psychics right now. You know what I'm thinking. Because you're thinking it too. So, this is not the end, though I might pass in the night. I get to do my time over, although you might get a fright. Do not be afraid if you pull the death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so. so you can begin strongly afresh. There is a great power in this clearing. If you pull the card at Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. The eternal cycle begins here. 'Tis not the end, though I might pass in the night. I get to do my time over, although you might get a fright. I wouldn't mind if death, you know, snakehead, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, Temascaltoci, Sunday, 7 p.m. Run, don't walk. To sign yourself up for that class, still $30. Indigenous knowledge, pulling threads from the past to build a beautiful tapestry into the future. You are not going to find that knowledge anywhere else but right here, delivered to you by yours truly. And then we're going to do community circles. There's private tutoring still available for people. Janie and I are working on some private tutoring, so Janie might be very soon one of our apprentices, and we're very excited about it. We're going to work it out, Janie, I promise you. And yeah, to everybody else, I mean, bluewitch.org. Thank you all for watching. Ooh, marvelously, Marisa, right under the wire. I heard, numerologically speaking, yesterday was a portal to a new beginning. Appropriate timing for the death card. One can only hope. In the meantime, bluewitch.org, remember that today's messages were all about loving and caring, community, and companionship. We got the fight, we got the sun, but then we also have the caring, the patient, and the death, the new beginning, right? Wherever your journey is at, yes, fight, but be gentle with yourself. Yes, have the intensity of the sun, but also nurture yourself from that intensity. Thank you all for watching, my friends. I will see you Friday, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Oh, and by the way, tips, if you will. Venmo at bluewitch, Cashapp, $0 bluewitch1, Zelle bluewitch at bluewitch.org. Bye-bye.